It's not going to be on the stat sheet, but Drake got a deflection when it looked like they could have gotten a player behind him. Then getting a deflection, disrupting their play. Seth and Drake diving on the floor, taking time off the clock, and them having to go the length of the floor to be able to try to score at the end of the game. The rebounds with two hands, strong. Even though we didn't make the free throws, we were able to get stops and get the free throw. Get fouled and get to the free throw line. Just those, the execution of the out of bounds play where we wanted to get the ball to Seth and RJ because they're our two best free throw shooters, and we were able to execute there. Those are things that are not going to show up, in the highlight reel, but those are little things that made big things happen, and I told them how proud I was of them.
Just to follow up really quickly, sorry, Michael, I keep cutting Mike off.
Go ahead.
Was that something when you went through the tape from the first Pitt game, you saw that, like, oh, there was a switch that we could have exploited?
Yes, 100%, yes. And
just to follow up really quickly, sorry, Michael, I keep cutting Mike off.
Go ahead.
Was that something when you went through the tape from the first Pitt game, you saw that, like, oh, there was a switch that we could have exploited?
Yes, 100%, yes. And as I said before, when teams switch, it takes you out of your offense, and so you have to get into an offense where you can create, where you have an advantage. And we believed we had an advantage in regards to our perimeter players being able to create not only for themselves but for their teammates. But it's at its best when you can also throw the ball into the post, and we were able to do that.